This thing just embarrassed the recorder app on my phone. It's called the Plaude Note, and it might be the smartest thing I've stuck on the back of my phone. It records every conversation, transcribes it, and even writes summaries for you. Meetings, interviews, lectures, even full-on phone calls. No app juggling, no battery stress, no missed notes. Let me show you why your voice memo app should probably retire. Let's get into it. All right, so what is this thing? The Plaude app is a super slim AI voice recorder that sticks to your phone using magnets. It's as thin as a credit card. It turns any spoken word into text, which can be turned into summaries, mind maps, to-do lists. Basically your new personal note-taking assistant. And unlike the built-in recorder in your phone, it's got its own mics, own battery, and own AI brain. No random alerts, no recording cutouts, and it won't start overheating because WhatsApp decided to download 12 videos during your team meeting. It comes with this case, which you literally slide into, and if your phone supports MagSafe, or a case with MagSafe, then it just snaps to the back of your phone. It's easy as that. The setup is simple. Download the app, pair the device via Bluetooth, stick it on with a magnetic case or ring, and you're ready to record. It has a slider on top, one for voice mode and the other for phone call recording. That's right, phone call recording. One button to record, one light to show it's on. It even gives you a subtle vibration just so you know it's listening without even looking at it. Anyone can use it, and it can make your life so much more easier. And battery life? 30 hours of continuous recording or 60 days of standby. It stores 480 hours of audio locally. That's like recording your entire week and still having space for your midnight rants. Here's where it gets clever. Once you've recorded, the Plaude app syncs your audio to the cloud, and then the AI takes over. You get transcriptions in over 100 languages, full summaries, timestamps, action items, even a mind map of what was said. Need meeting minutes? Done. Missed what the guy mumbled at the back? It's in the transcript. Want a bullet point summary of a discussion you had with your mates on planning a holiday? Done. It's basically ChatGPT with ears. Very, very good ears. And this last feature made me raise my eyebrows. It records phone calls. Yep, both sides. Now, if you ever tried recording with your iPhone or Android device, there's a bunch of workarounds, but I haven't actually got it to work quite seamlessly as I want it to. With this, you just put it on the back of your phone, flick the switch, and talk. And it works both on iOS and Android. For me, this is game changing. For interviews, for lectures, for phone calls. For example, I actually had a phone call with a doctor recently that I needed to remember a bunch of stuff for. But by the time I actually finished the phone call, I'd actually forgotten what they advised me to do. I looked into the Plaude app, got it to transcribe the phone call, and then summarize the key points. And there, I had everything the doctor asked me to do. It just saves you taking notes as well. So who's this actually for? I've been thinking about this, and I think probably falls into three main groups. Professionals, if you want to remember key points in a meeting, strategy calls, interviews, no more scribbling down on your notebook or your laptop while someone explains the Q3 targets. Press record, stay present, and get the full summary later. I've had this in meetings where I used to be frantically typing on my laptop or taking notes on my notepad. Multitasking isn't my forte. Whilst I'm taking notes, I'm actually missing key parts of the meeting and the ability to participate. This basically records everything in the meeting and then gives me the minutes straight away. So I don't have to spend time doing the minutes after the actual meeting itself. It saves me a lot of time and effort, and it's very, very accurate. Group number 2, students. Lectures, revision notes, voice notes. You can record a 2-hour lecture, for example, then get a clean summary with timestamps. And because it stores it offline, your battery on your phone stays untouched. I've been in seminars recently which have been 6, 7, 8 hours. And I've literally put it on the back of my phone, put it on my desk or on the side of my bag, hit record. Even though sometimes I drifted away in those seminars, this captured everything. So by the end of the day, I had a full summary of exactly what's happened, including questions asked, even from those people right at the back. Third category is everyday users. Okay, so you're not a student or you don't need it for meetings, but for voice memos, shopping lists, ideas, Plaude's there. Recording a call with your gran in a different language like Urdu, it's got multi-language support. Having a shower thought, okay, wait, that's too far. Don't take it into the shower, just in case. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Maz, my Pixel 9 Pro XL can record and use Gemini to summarize. Why pay for this? Valid question. Let's break it down. I've used the voice recorder app on the Pixel 9 Pro XL, and Gemini has a limit. From my experience, Gemini summaries work best with clips under around 15-20 minutes. I've got it to try and summarize a meeting that's been over an hour and it just wouldn't do it. It just basically threw up an error to say that it was too long. Plaude has no length cap. 30 hours of recording. You can actually record as nearly 3.5-4 days of 8-hour lectures per day, and this will have no issues. There's no summary cutoff, and the AI even works with back-to-back meetings. The audio quality on this is insane. Plaude's dual mic are designed for across-the-room clarity. Pixel mics are great for phone calls, not for picking up 5 people in a meeting room or in a lecture hall. Plaude records both sides of a phone call cleanly. Pixel's call notes feature at the moment is US only. I doubt it'll be coming to the EU anytime. I've used it on phone calls, builders, doctors, even when my wife gives me a to-do list. We've all been there, right? What happens? You basically get off the phone to your wife and you're like, what did she ask me to do again? This won't let you forget. Lastly, Plaude lets you choose summary styles. Bullet points, Q&A formats, meeting minutes, mind maps. With Pixel, unfortunately, the summaries aren't great. They're very, very short. I find myself going back to Plaude again and again because I find the summaries have way more substance. Look, if you need a quick voice note summarized, your Pixel works fine. No issues there at all. But if you're recording a full lecture, a client meeting, an important phone call, Plaude handles this like a pro. Now don't get me wrong, the Pixel is an amazing device that can do so many different things. Even your iPhone. With Apple Intelligence and Gemini on your phone, amazing. But Plaude is purpose-built. It's dedicated, distraction-free, more flexible, and doesn't buckle when things get long or complex. Let's talk money. This device alone costs £149 in the UK and $159 in the US, which gives you 300 minutes of transcription minutes. There are additional tiers which unlock more minutes. There is a Pro tier, which unlocks 1,200 minutes per month, which is £99 or dollars per year. Or there is an unlimited plan, which is around $239. This does also unlock additional AI custom templates, industry glossaries, and an Ask AI type chat functionality. I guess the question is it worth it? That would depend on your use. If you're a casual note taker, then I think the 300 minutes would be suffice. If you're going to be recording a lot more, then the Pro tier is probably best for you. That would unlock 1,200 minutes per month. If you're going to be doing it literally all day, then I would go for the unlimited plan. To wrap up, everyday consumers will love the Plaude Note because it simplifies daily life. Whether you're in a meeting or you're in lectures or you're going for an interview, it handles them so that you can focus. It's accessible to newbies. Just press a button. There's no settings maze that you have to kind of go through, yet powerful enough for pros. It supports a ton of languages and AI templates. It neatly beats your phone recorder on every front. No interruptions, better audio, long battery, automatic transcripts, and summaries with substance. And because it runs independently, your phone stays free to do phone stuff. In short, if you ever need to capture spoken info, from casual voice memos to critical phone calls, Plaude Note is like having a patient, personal assistant. Hit like and subscribe if you found this useful. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is this something that you would actually consider using? I know it's changed the way that I work, and it can do the same for you. Until next time, take care of yourself. See you later.